Back a year ago, I thought I discovered my new purpose. I was getting into BJJ, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. It was extremely fun. It was fulfilling. I was learning. I was actually learning a skill. Like I was doing something. It was even martial art, which could help me like everywhere. I would gain confidence. I could just improve overall. I would improve so badly. I started watching instructions. I started just drilling at home. I even bought a dummy, which is right there. And I just wanted to improve. Everything was going fine at some point because I was just learning and learning. I could even smash a few blue belts, which were people who were doing it for like 2 years or more. I was like proud of myself. It was like, yeah, okay. So you're telling me if I do more of like things, I could improve faster. So it's like, okay, let's go. I did more. But then after some time, I started to get like discouraged because it was not as easy. The people were not letting me to do something. And I was like, okay, maybe I'm not doing enough. Like, yeah, they're smashing me and it's hard, and I can't really like do anything. So I started to do even more. But the cycle continued. As I got better, they for some reason got better. And yeah, it was just like a never-ending spiral. I tried to do more, but I did less because they were like using force, and yeah, the entire match and the entire roll just went into like slow crawl because they didn't want to give me anything. So I thought maybe if I get better, I'm gonna just be better. I did this cycle until I started to become a little desperate, a little needy for becoming better. I started watching like instructions at school. I started like ignoring people. Wanted to be good at jiu-jitsu so badly that I just ignored everything else and just swayed all in into it. Only jiu-jitsu. I became the jiu-jitsu guy. Everyone told me like I should slow down, I should have fun, I should have this and that, but I didn't listen. And this grind of mine went to something like a slow crawl. And I was desperate for becoming better. I was trying to do anything, but I was end up at achieving nothing. You might have been in a similar situation where you have a goal and you want it so badly. You like sacrifice anything and everything for it. You would do anything just to achieve it. You just would do like really anything. But it seems to you that the more you do towards the goal, the more you want it, the more it goes away. The more you chase it, the more it runs away. And if you've ever been dating, you know that this kind of thing isn't good in it. Like when you chase girls or chase someone you want to date, then they start to run away. They start to taste you. They start to be cold towards you, and it just turns into a toxic relationship for some reason. Like it just doesn't work. And it's something like this with everything in life. Even Robert Greene says it. One of his laws: the more you chase something, it just fucking runs away. But you can reverse engineer it and stop chasing. You could start attracting. And you attract by not really giving a fuck. If you don't give a fuck, then the things could actually come to you. That's how neediness is solved. You just don't give a fuck. But since you're probably like an intellectual or someone smarter than like the average fucking dumb meathead who can be like, okay, that's all, I won't do that. How do you actually stop being needy? What's the secret sauce? Everyone tells you to stop being needy, but no one tells you how to be needy and how to not be needy. Another thing you might have heard is to detach yourself from the outcome. Okay, that's something closer to the truth. It works, but how do you do that? To detach yourself from the outcome, you have to become input oriented, not output. Output is the thing you want: the goal, the relationship, the girl to date, becoming better at jiu jitsu, whatever it might be. That's the outcome. And you do all things when you're needy to get that outcome. You are not satisfied or just happy until you get it. It might sound like Andrew Tate, crazy, like something out of edit, but it's not really that good. It's like, yeah, it's inspirational, of course, but it doesn't really work like that. Though, on the other hand, if you become input oriented, when you become happy and when your goals are something you can like change, this could be, for example, in dating, cold approaching 10 girls. That's the input goal. Output goal would be getting a girlfriend or getting a date. You can't really like influence that. Of course, you could influence it in some like little manners if you were to get better, if you were to, I don't know, learn some pickup lines, learn how to approach, learn the right fucking direction, and yeah, like this. You could influence that. But it becomes out of your control. And unless your like score and skill level is so fucking high that you can like influence the future, which probably you can't, it's not the best way you can do it. The better way would be to make the input goals. As I said, approach 10 girls, use this compliment, use this, do this. Things you can fucking things you can influence. Once you can influence them, they are in your control, and not like the output goals, which are not. You're literally giving like control to either the girl, the universe when you're learning skills, or like other people when you're doing jiu-jitsu. So no, that's not the best way. Input goals are the thing. And for some reason, for some like stupid reason, they're even more fun. They're more fun. Like, okay, you set goal. I'm gonna watch this instruction for BJJ. Okay, I have watched it. I have made it into notes. I have made it in a system. What next? I can maybe drill it. Maybe drill it on the dummy. After I drill it on the dummy, I shadow drill it, and then I drill it in class. Then I try to do it. This is important. Try to. You are literally trying to do things, and it's on you. The things are in your power. You can influence them. If you go into sparring and you try to pull up the move, but you fail, it's still data. You get feedback. Okay, I know the move, I watched the instructional, I drilled it, I tried in sparring, but it didn't really work. Why? And then start to wonder and start to just look back at the system, look back at the instructional, and you start to see little like points like, okay, it didn't work. Why? Because you need to off balance the opponent first. Okay, your grips weren't that right. Like you didn't have the grip. And then you start to use this feedback, and you return, you drill again, you try inspiring, and bam, suddenly it works. All of this wouldn't be possible where you would just be output oriented, like you wanted to smash that blue belt. What would happen then? Okay, I need to do that. You wouldn't really think like how you can do that. You would just, I need to do that at all costs. And then you just probably make a fool of yourself and become needy and desperate and just stop really sparring with you. Exact same thing could be with women. You could perhaps want to get a girlfriend. So you start approaching people. Or you don't even approach people because, yeah, you just want to get a girlfriend. And whenever you just go into an interaction with a girl, this poisonous like energy like leaks off you and it's contagious. People feel it. And you just start to have like weird mannerisms. You start to be too nice. You just stop really like teasing her, the things that the girl actually want. And yeah, you give her power. Like, do what you want. I want to have a fucking relationship. And she's like, okay, you're fucking creepy. Just get away from me. Like, what the fuck? Then, on the other hand, you could buy the course on how to pick up girls or just watch YouTube. Again, drill it, make systems. Even just doing like maths and things works, by the way. And then you were to go out and you try to do the things you learned. If they work, great, you get feedback. If they don't, great, you get feedback. You can see like some little pattern drawing here. Feedback is the thing. And you won't fail 100% of the time, but you also won't succeed 100% of the time. If you change your behavior through this feedback, you're more likely to win. You're more likely to just not fuck up. You're more likely to achieve your goals. And if you use this feedback for long enough and just many times enough, you will actually achieve the goal. And the thing is, you're gonna achieve it probably faster, and it's gonna be probably more fun because thanks to our masculine nature, or at least I hope so, you have one. Progress is fun. It's where the dopamine's at. It's the healthy dopamine, and you're gonna have fun. And you could also like think about it like, okay, I could have fun, which all people say not to have because the grind is hard and yeah, pain is the thing you want. Or you don't really get fun and you start to become output oriented. And yeah, you don't have the fun. You're in pain all the time. You're like groggy. You're in the fucking serious masculine mindset fucking mode. And yeah, the thing is, when you think about it, you're gonna do something productive either way because you're most likely been on self-improvement for long enough, and the normal shit isn't like fun anymore. Like when's the last time you fucking jerked off or like scrolled the reels or watch entertainment content or fucking went drinking? Like am I real? It's fucking boring. You could rather and would rather just fucking read a book. It might seem boring, but it's progress because you learn something, you write it down, you make systems, you improve. And for some reason, this type of dopamine is like crack. Like it's fucking amazing. When I compare like drinking to sitting behind this computer, behind this desk, and just writing some shit for like hour and a half, dopamine is totally different. Like I feel fucking fulfilled. I feel just amazing. But when I drink, I'm like, yeah, I am. I am experiencing fun. I am confident. But why the fuck does it feel so empty, so shallow? It's like, okay, yeah, I can cold approach and I can just flirt more, like way better even. But it just feels like it feels like crutches. It feels like a wingman. It feels like something you're not supposed to really place your weight on for long enough of time. Just like crutches. Because you're gonna get weak. You're gonna off source the thing you need to know. It's like having someone else lift the weights for you. It doesn't really feel good because somebody else is fucking progressing. Like, yeah, the weight was lifted, but you didn't improve, but they did. So, another thing, don't fucking drink. It's not even like that good. Trust me. I've been like sober for. Doesn't matter. It's good. So, if you're gonna grind, might as well have fun with it because the bad habits aren't fun anymore. And how to do have the fun? Make input goals, make little projects, make your goal like big web of things. And instead of like going like, okay, I need to get 200k a month. Don't go like 1k a month, 2k a month, 3k a month, bam, 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 until 100k. But instead like be, okay, I need to learn how to edit. I need to learn how to make thumbnails. I need to do this and this. And you set up skills. And then in these like little skills, you set up the things you need to do, which could be 100 deep work sessions or 100 like research sessions on this particular topic. Then you just tick one off each day until it just the bar of success just fills out. And after you have like 100 sessions of like deep work, the chance that you're gonna be bad at like editing is like fucking zero because yeah, you're gonna be fucking amazing because you spend so much time. But instead of learning editing, which was like fucking too vague, you had a different goal. You repeat this long enough and you're successful and you had fun because you progressed, you get little goals. I'm just repeating myself. So to recap, don't be needy because that's the thing that makes your goals go away, including women, including like material goals, including skill goals. Instead, switch your like mindset to be input oriented so you can change the things and have the things within your control instead of being output oriented. Detach yourself from being output oriented. It's like, doesn't matter. Detach yourself from being output oriented. Once you do, the things become more fun, and you get to set more goals inside your goals, which might seem weird to the average person, but it's really not, because that's the life we live in, and it's more fun. After that, you're just clear. You set goals, set the big goal, which could be like an output goal, but instead of like doing each step of being like an output goal, you make it an input goal. To get a girlfriend, you could get like, okay, I need to do 100 approaches a week, which is fucking crazy, by the way. Then I need to go on 20 dates. So you just make it like count, like a win count. And after that's fulfilled, you're gonna have like move to the next stage. Okay, after going to 20 dates, I'm gonna try to flirt. Okay, after that, I'm gonna try to have 20 follow-up dates. Okay, after that, I try to filter out the people and see who I actually like. And I'm gonna filter out to like 3 or 4 people. Okay, after that, I'm gonna go on other dates with them. Okay, you like them, you went on some dates, and then you're gonna choose from the 3 people, and bam, suddenly you have a fucking girlfriend. Okay, that's just like it. So, switch your mindset and detach from the outcome and attach yourself to the input. I'm on a mission to make people stop mentally masturbating, to actually give them some direction in life so they don't really waste the time that I used to waste. And so their self-improvement journey could like blow up and be extremely better so that they won't do the same shit as I did. If you enjoyed this video, then hit the like button and the subscribe button, most importantly, which really helps me. And yeah, enjoy and switch your mindset.